Let's talk about our Coachella Valley. From lifestyle, beauty, food, fun, and much more. This is Desert Chats with your host, Sandy Newton.
Hello everyone and welcome to Desert Chat. I'm Sandy Newton. You know, each week we meet all the great people and local businesses and nonprofits from around our valley and from around our table. First up, well, it's hard to believe, but we are just a few weeks away from my favorite holiday, Thanksgiving. And for the past 3 years, my esteemed colleague and good friend, Peter Doubt, and I have been honored to co-host all the festivities at Martha's Village annual Thanksgiving Day 5K. This is their 19th year, and once again, Peter and I, along with a lot of other wonderful, fun community members, will be out at the starting line bright and early on El Paseo and Palm Desert to be part of this great fundraising event that helps so many of our neighbors in need in our community. Do you want to join us? Well, please do. Let's find out how you can be part of this amazing and totally fun event on Thanksgiving morning. Well, first of all, welcome, Peter. We are so honored to have you on our
to be here.
Desert Chat set.
I love you.
Oh,
this
I
woman's
love
amazing.
you so much. Well, we're so happy, right? Because we're talking about the 19th annual Thanksgiving Day 5K, Martha's Village. Oh my gosh, we are thrilled. Peter and I are going to be up on stage for the third year, and
Can't wait.
it's such an amazing event every single year.
Yes, and it continues to grow every year, so we're very happy about that.
Well, and tell our viewers really what to expect, because a lot of people think, well, Thanksgiving is such a crazy day, right? I mean, we're cooking, we've got family, we've got football going on. So tell us exactly how it all starts and when they need to get out there.
Yes, the race actually starts at 8 a.m., but pre-registration and registration is at 7 a.m. It's in El Paseo, so the entire shopping centers are all closed, so easy to park. It's truly become a family event, so children's on strollers and scooters and dogs, they're all part of the event. It's a 5K race. It's great for the family. It's a great way to start the holidays, so that way there's no guilty calories being at night.
That's
so.
why I do it.
Right?
And I don't feel guilty when I pig out later in the
See,
day.
it works
But it's
out.
not just a 5K race, you can also walk it.
Yes, it's a walk, it's a run, you make it whatever you want. And it's, again, family, so it's
And it
always...
really is their biggest fundraiser. And I know people, you've had as many as 5,000 folks out there, right?
So on any given day, you'll have about 5,000 with spectators and participants. Last year, we did have about over 2,600 runners. So we're hoping to beat that number this year. We've been managing to do it every single year, so let's hope this is not the exception.
And Alicia, this is your first year, so what are you preparing?
Well, I'm very excited to be involved with it this year. I'm also excited that we have, this is our first year to have a wheelchair category.
Nice.
So that's, we've been promoting that, so we hope to get some participants out in that category. But yeah, I'm excited. I too, participated when it first started in La Quinta. I was visiting here, so I'm really excited to see it now, in the way that it is these days.
Well, registration is open, right? So we have to get our t-shirts. We have to make sure we get our little banners, and the t-shirts are ready to go. So
They also have cute little turkey hats.
right?
The hats.
I think you wore
I
this
wore it
one,
one year.
right?
Yeah, it was fun.
For sure.
Although when I was running, I had to take
Not
it
for
off.
the
Got a
run.
little sweaty.
Well, tell our viewers where they can get all the information and make sure they register.
So you can register at mvk5k.com. We are having packet pickup the 2 days prior to Thanksgiving at Catalyst Strength and Fitness. So that's on Cook. So for 2 days they can come in and pick up their bibs and their shirts, and then they can register at 7 a.m. the day of their race.
Great. And just for those who don't remember, it's late this year. Thanksgiving is Thursday, the 27th of November, so good to know.
And it really is for a great cause. Martha's
Yes.
Village and Kitchen does so much to help with homelessness in the
Yes.
community.
All the proceeds do go back into our programs, which is housing, education, counseling, and food, of course. So really for a great cause.
Well, we are so grateful for all you do for our community. Since 1991, you have really stood up and showed what it means to be a community, and we're excited to be out there, Peter, right?
It's a tradition for us now.
It's now a
How many years
tradition.
have we been hosting
This
together?
is our third year or fourth. I think
It's our
third.
maybe
Might be our fourth.
our fourth.
Yeah,
God,
maybe
time
so.
flies.
Yeah,
when
time
you're having a
flies.
good time.
Exactly.
For
Well,
a good cause.
We'll see you out there at
Yes.
race day bright and early.
You got it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. So great. Thank you so much. We are so excited. We will see you bright and early Thanksgiving morning. Cannot wait. Always the best way to start the day of feasting, friends, family, and football. So register now, friends, and we'll see you there. Thank you. Next up, and speaking of super fun entertainment, the Country Music Awards will be handed out November 19th on country's biggest night in Nashville. You can watch all the excitement and glamour on KESQ, and if you pay very close attention, you might just see some super glam gems on the red carpet, thanks to our good buddy, Raju Mehta, who once again supplied beautiful Rashumba Williams with some of his most stunning jewels, perfect for the red carpet occasion. Well, Raju, you know, we are beginning to think about awards. It's awards season, and you, as it turns out, are the king of the red carpet for the Oscars, the Emmys, the Country Music Awards. And as always, our friends from KABC in Los Angeles are coming out for their show on the red carpet.
Yeah.
And Rashumba, their beautiful anchor reporter, is going to wear your jewels.
Yeah, she's going to wear it again. This is the sixth red
Wow.
carpet for us.
Oh my gosh.
We did 3 Academy Awards,
Right?
1 Emmy, and this will be our second CMA.
That is amazing. And
Yeah.
so tell our viewers really, I know you were approached by them directly. You weren't sure it was legitimate.
So I got an email. We would like you, your name have come across our desk, and we like to showcase you on Academy Award. And I gone, yeah. Somebody's trying to fleece me of my merchandise.
Right, of course,
Exactly.
of course.
So then I called your boss,
Right, Jerry.
Jerry, and Jerry called me in 20 minutes. He says, Raju, this is legit. Don't screw it up. And my next question, how much they are going to charge for it? But they have been very gracious with me.
Nice, nice,
We have a good partnership going,
nice.
and hopefully will continue.
Well, it's so exciting. It gives me goosebumps to see our very own El Paseo Jewelers on the red carpet on these fabulous award shows. And I know for you it must be a thrill as well, and it must bring in customers too.
It gives us, extra credit,
Yes.
okay, that they are there. I never thought that we'll end up on red carpet. Forget about 6 times, not even 1 time.
Wow.
It came from nowhere, and you know what? I'm going to enjoy it till it lasts.
Absolutely.
Everyone is important. Everyone is fabulous. It puts our name on the map of the world. And what else can I ask?
Well, November 19th, we will see beautiful Rashumba with your jewels. We can't tell anyone what they are yet because it's always a surprise. But we'll know they came from El Paseo Jewelers.
Yes, you will know that they came from El Paseo Jewelers.
So gorgeous, right? We almost needed sunglasses to look at that amazing bling. Thank you so much, Rashumba, and thank you to your great On the Red Carpet crew for letting us watch all the fun. And again, congratulations, Raju. You're definitely the king of the red carpets. Don't go away. When we come back, we meet with the iconic Pete Carlson at his famous sports shop, and we sit down at Kestrel with celebrity chef Richard Blais. So stay with us. Welcome back to Desert Chat. Well, we've asked you before, but we wanted to know, do you play golf? Do you pickleball? Do you play tennis? Well, regardless of whatever sport you're into, the famed Pete Carlson's iconic shop in Palm Desert has all of the gear and accessories and equipment you can play your best absolute game with. So we recently visited to find out why he is really the most respected resource in our valley for all of us who want to look good while playing our best. Well, Pete, we talked about golf last week, and you know how much I love golf, but I also love tennis, and pickleball is huge in our desert. And like golf, you have all the latest brands, all the latest equipment, because I know that with all sports, equipment changes over the year. You know, it goes from wood to the metal to graphite to whatever, you know.
Right, right. Yeah, because, you know, if you look at all the designs and the materials, they're trying to use everything that's probably used even in the space programs, you know, the highest quality and lightest materials that has the most response and feel and speed. Guys, as you know, the game has got much faster and more powerful, and that's who you see out there. These athletes are amazing. You know, if you compare them from 50, 60 years ago, the guys have just, you know, and they work out so much more now, and
they're
just,
athletes for sure.
Yeah.
And then, of course, as we said, I can't call it a trend because it's been around for a while, but pickleball is crazy. I don't play pickleball yet. I feel like I'm pressured into it because everybody I know plays it.
Yeah.
But how long have you had your pickleballs?
We've been involved in pickleball for like 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
When it first started coming out and people started asking about it, and we started hearing a small inventory, and it gradually grew and grew, and now it's become one of the main parts of our business.
Wow.
So, and it's getting a lot of new people into the sport who maybe weren't tennis players before, which is nice that you see people getting off the couch and they're getting out there and getting exercise, and it's good for them. Yeah, they could use the exercise. Yeah.
Well, I tell you, I'm getting the fever now. I may have to get into pickleball.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You know, so we've covered golf, we've covered tennis and pickleball. Next week, I'm excited because you have to look good if you're playing. So we're going to go to your amazing apparel and shoe collection, I want to say, because it's vast and really comprehensive.
Yes, absolutely. You know, you got to have good footing when you play the sport, you know, golf or tennis, any athletic sport, and then you like to look good, and you want to feel comfortable. And, you know, then other things that comes into play is, you know, it's very hot here in the desert a lot of times, so you got to wear clothing that protects your skin. So that all comes into play, and you can look good while you're doing it. So.
Well, I love it. So tell our viewers, I'll look forward to that next week, where they can get more information.
PeteCarlsonsGolf.com is our website. And we're located at 73741 Highway 111, right here on, right next to Tower Market on the corner of San Luis Rey and Palm Desert. And you can reach us at 760-568-3263. We're open year-round, and we're always available. So give us a call or come on in and see us. We'd love to see you.
Great, thanks, Pete.
Thank you. Nice to see you too. Thank you.
Great, thanks so much, Pete. We'll be back for more great tips. Well, next up, if you're looking for a great tip on where to go after your game, or really any time, then look no further than the new Kestrel in Indian Wells. We were lucky enough to sit down with celebrity chef Richard Blais, who shared with us why he is so passionate about this new restaurant of his. He cares so much about not only designing the best menu in town, but also the best environment for the perfect dining experience. Well, Chef, what a treat. Finally, I had a wonderful tour of the restaurant. We got to go back and see the magic. And now the fruits of your labor and all of your staff, this is amazing.
Literally the fruits of labor. It's figs.
Totally.
But this is my favorite part. You know, we cook food that we want to eat. It's so important. I know it's weird to say that, but like it's not just always about art. It's about sustenance, and it's about just making delicious food, and like we have a great example of it in front of us here.
Well, I know that we talked about the poke bowl. That's actually what we created back in the, you know, with Chef, and that was fabulous. But what is this gorgeous creation? Again, colorful, it looks nutritious, it looks absolutely yummy.
Yeah, so figs are in season, you know, late summertime, early fall, figs and goat cheese. Just again, these flavors that just like they feel sometimes even healthier maybe than they are, but they're just delicious. The food you want to eat when maybe it's a little hot outside. And then over here we have the Chilean sea bass, which is our signature entree with a beautiful little curry, tomato ginger curry. A little bit of rice, and yeah, some of our favorite selections here at Kestrel.
I love it. Well, we can't leave without talking about your mixologist and the fact that he creates, and these are mocktails actually, because I don't drink. These are so beautiful.
It's a big part of what we do, like even the glassware, we talked about this vintage vibe. And yeah, we want drinks that are colorful, delicious, and luxurious.
May I try it?
Please, let's go.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for this beautiful tour. As I said,
you.
welcome to our desert. We're so honored to have you, and I can't wait to, as a Newton, I can't wait to dig into the figs.
So happy to be here. Let's dig in.
Thanks. So delish, right? And those mocktails, beautiful. Thank you so much, Chef. We will definitely be back. Don't go away. When we come back, our favorite legal eagle, Robert First, shares some of his great counsel, and we get an update from our Palm Springs Animal Shelter, so stay with us. Welcome back to Desert Chat. Well, usually when our friends from the Palm Springs Animal Shelter visit us, they share a precious fur baby looking for their forever home. But this week, our good friend Dan Rossi joins us with news of a very important new initiative. Welcome back to Desert Chat as always, Dan.
Good to see you.
Well, good to see you without a pet this time. And are you up for adoption?
I am up for adoption. I am looking for a good home. I really need one these days.
Well, we know that the house is full. You definitely
always
are crowded as always.
We are.
Cats and dogs and all sorts of real small, large pets needing homes.
We are.
But you have some good news, though, to share about your Desert Hot Springs location.
Yeah, so we wanted today to talk about our Desert Community Animal Center, which is located in Desert Hot Springs.
Nice.
It is our low-cost clinic that's there. It opened July 9th, and the demand has been through the roof.
Oh, wow.
We have done over 1,400 appointments
Oh,
since
my
then.
goodness.
Yes,
that gives me
crazy.
goosebumps. That's
Yes.
crazy.
There's about a 2-week wait time to
Okay.
get in these days, which isn't terrible.
Yeah.
But again, we are doing vaccinations, we are doing healthy visits, sick visits, rechecks, and when needed, end-of-life services as well.
Gosh. Well, that part of the valley was in dire need, obviously.
Yeah.
So how wonderful for you to be able to offer that resource now. I know that was a long time coming, wasn't it?
It was. We really worked hard on that project, and we're glad it's open. It was great to work with the city of Desert Hot Springs to get that done.
Great.
But even though it's located in Desert Hot Springs, it's open to anybody in the valley.
Oh, okay, good. So the entire valley can access it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And you have a program called SAVE. So talk to me about this, because this sounds wonderful and also a much needed program in our desert.
Yeah, so SAVE is our program that helps with lower income and homeless people that have animals so that they can actually afford services, medical services at our Desert Hot Springs and at our shelter in Palm Springs as well. It's designed for people that just don't have the funds needed for whatever the care is. Even though we're low cost, some people can't afford anything, unfortunately.
Sure.
So this fund helps fund that to make sure that that animal gets the care that it needs and that animal can stay with its owner and be healthy.
Oh, that's wonderful. So it's SAVE, S-A-V-E, an acronym for?
Saving animals with veterinary emergencies.
Oh my gosh, what a wonderful resource. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
So if they need that assistance, they just come to the shelter?
Right. Those funds are very low in that fund.
Okay.
So we're asking the public
Okay.
if they could help and step up to help these animals in need as well. It helps those animals, but it also helps so that people don't have to surrender their animals and come to the shelter as well. So it's really a double whammy of great things.
And
for the
low
most
income,
part.
as you said, sometimes our senior citizens are on really tight budgets
yeah.
and fixed incomes, and so for them this would be a great opportunity
It is.
to keep their animals at
Right.
home.
So you can either go to desertvet.org. There's a donate button there that goes directly to give to the SAVE Fund. But you
Okay.
can also go to psanimalshelter.org under our donate area there as well and make a donation to that.
Great. And as always, looking for volunteers, looking for folks to come out and spend time with some of the pets.
Right.
And a home for you as well.
Yes, exactly.
Such a great program. Thank you so much, Dan. A really compassionate and much needed resource for those needing a little extra help with their beloved fur babies. Thanks for all you do. Next up, our favorite legal eagle always shares such important information with us. I personally have learned so much from him, and this week he shares more of his expert counsel. Welcome back to Desert Chat. As always, Rob.
Always a pleasure to be here, Sandy.
You know, we're talking about something this month that I think a lot of people would be surprised to hear, and I was shocked when you told me because it pertains to ID specifically with seniors.
Yeah, I do a lot of estate planning, and of course a lot of the documents have to be notarized. And you know, my client will sit down there and my notary will say, well, let me see your ID, and they pull out a driver's license and the notary says, this license expired 2 years ago. And they said, well, that's because I don't drive anymore. I said, well, it's not good for a notary either. So there's a number of solutions to that. If you're not driving, your license is going to expire. You can either go to the DMV and you can get yourself what's called a senior ID, and they're more than happy to issue you for it. It's not good for driving, but it's certainly good for identification purposes. And of course, the other thing you can do is you can always get one of those wallet-sized passports. And when I sign up for my passports, I get two. I get the regular size one and I get the wallet. And then when I'm traveling to Mexico or whatever, which can get you in there, but I'll just keep that in my wallet, and then my regular passport I'll put in the hotel safe so I know it's secure. And that way, if my wallet's stolen or I lose it, I'm not stranded in another country without a passport. So I recommend that, or at the very least, if you're not driving anymore, make sure you have a senior driver's license. Now, you know, a military government ID will work too. You need an ID with a picture that's issued by a government entity.
So they can't even board a plane with an ID that's expired.
I don't believe they can. You need, and now you need what's called a real ID, which they've only been issuing for about the past year or so. So, which I just got my driver's license renewed, and I went ahead and got a real ID anyway, but I still carry my my wallet-sized passport, just belt and suspenders lawyer.
Well, I think it's smart to know, because I think a lot of people do assume, well, once I stop driving, it doesn't matter. It's still my ID and all that information is correct. The address is correct, you know. But good to know if it's expired, it's not considered usable for a notary, for sure.
Exactly.
Wow. Well, once again, good advice, Rob. We thank you so much. We look forward to next month's tutorial.
Okay, we'll talk about something. Something will happen in the next 2 months that I'll bring to your viewers' attention.
Great. Thanks so much.
All right. Thank you.
Great. Thanks so much, Rob. Great advice as always. Well, now it's time for our weekly entertainment update. And this week, we have some great news. This week, we are thrilled to add a new family member. Wondering who it is? Well, let's find out. Well, did you guess? That's right. We are at our stunning, beautiful McCallum Theater in Palm Desert. And you know what? We are so grateful to have them as our newest family member. They will be our entertainment report sponsor, and we could not be happier. I am a total theater geek. I have been a fan of live theater forever, and they are really the go-to resource for the best in entertainment. Broadway, theater, dance, music, you name it, it's all here at the McCallum. So let's check out what's coming up next. First up, and we have a real winner. The Tony Award-winning musical Shucked rolls into the McCallum Theater Tuesday, November 25th and continues through Sunday, November 30th with evening and matinee performances. And right before Shucked arrives, the award-winning Vienna Boys Choir will take to the McCallum stage on Saturday, November 22nd at 8 p.m. The Vienna Boys Choir is one of the world's most renowned children's choirs with a rich history spanning centuries. Wow, right? The very best in entertainment. We welcome our wonderful McCallum Theater to our family. We are so happy you're here. We can't wait for your entertainment report every single week. Well, that does it for this week's show. You know, we love shining a light on all the great people and businesses and fabulous theaters like the McCallum Theater every week. We're so glad you joined us. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Sandy Newton. Remember to be kind and help one another, and we'll see you next week.